All right, we're back at Miami Herald's all-county first-team photo shoot. We're here with Carroll City's Rashad Fenton, one of the top athletes in Dade County. Rashad, just talk about your career at Carroll City and this accomplishment. What kind of means to you, to be amongst the first-team all-county in Dade County, especially where we got such a tradition of many great football athletes.
I just came there my 10th grade year, so I achieved a lot my first 2 years. 10th and my 11th and 12th grade year. So it was a good feel. It feels real good right now. It was a great accomplishment. Be first team. Make me feel good that I have been accomplishing a lot and doing a lot of work on the field.
Speaking of traditions, this school right there, to wear that Chiefs uniform, it's a school with a lot of pride, a lot of history. They've won state championships there before. You've been part of teams that have begun to get Carroll City back on the map. Just talk about that a little bit. What's it like to play for that school?
When I first transferred there, I first realized, Carroll City had a great history. It's a long and great history of a great football team. So, it feels real good. I could join that part of history, in Carroll City. So it feels kind of good to be, a part of the Chief family.
Well, right now, the exciting level right now for a high school football player, especially if you're a senior, is National Signing Day's coming up, taking the next step. What's your situation right now as far as, going forward, colleges that are offering you right now and that kind of thing?
I have a top 4 right now, that I'm mainly thinking about. I took a couple visits before, but, it's a couple schools that I have on my mind right now. Like this week, Friday, I will be visiting South Carolina. So, it's a couple schools that I have, but, I'm still waiting on that signing day to make sure it's the right school for me.
What are you looking for? Not necessarily like a specific school, but like what does a school that you'll end up picking have to have for you to go there?
Of course, the home environment, you always have to feel comfortable when you're there. Second of all, playing time is a big factor when you're trying to, leave home and you're trying to go to the college environment. Playing time is very important. And, the family environment there at the school, the coaches, the players that I'm going to be around, I have to feel very comfortable when I'm there.
Well, from seeing you play, man, I know defensively, defensive back, as a kick returner, you had this explosive ability to make plays throughout your career. Who'd you kind of grow up kind of idolizing? Did you kind of pattern your game after a specific player, or who kind of had an influence on you?
Well, back in the days when I was a running back, my favorite player was Reggie Bush. So, the running wise of me being able to run the ball, it's, kind of idol from Reggie Bush. Yeah.
And just talk a little bit about, going forward. We talked about, your trip to South Carolina coming up. Just how excited are you, and more or less, do you have in mind when you would like to make the decision by?
I'm going to keep it still till Sunday just to make sure that I see all my options, make sure it's the right choice. But, South Carolina, I'm looking very forward to, SEC football. So, it's something that I'm excited to be a part of when I go there this Friday.
Well, Rashad, congratulations, first off, and it's been a pleasure watching you play football, and we wish you the best of luck in the future.
All right, thanks.